As we say, guys, cannabis will save the planet. We've got the medical use for this really lovely here, and then for the stems we can mix with concrete and tarmac to make stronger road surfaces and buildings, more porous buildings that retain heat. The industry is stopping itself really from the benefits of this lovely plant here. This really little plant that's done no harm to anyone. Why should it be in jail? Let me out, Mr. President. Right, okay, enough of the darkness. Right. Everyone in the world should have access to the world's best medicine. Well, their chosen medicine, and lots of people choose not to be on amitriptyline, choose not to be on tramadol, choose not to be on Percocet, choose not to be on diazepam, choose not to be on Ritalin, choose not to be on Sutramafram and other antidepressant, so-called antidepressant drugs. Choose not to be on anti-cancer medication and go through chemotherapy and radiotherapy when it bombards the cells with those rays, killing indiscriminate cells. And the same, it should be classed as torture really. What the body goes through. I've personally seen people, my ex-girlfriend's mom went through the chemotherapy in the 90s when I was working at Bloxwich, Oak Park Leisure Centre, in Bloxwich Baths. It subsequently finished her off in about 3 months. We made this go from this strong woman that could do literally anything to a frail shell of a woman, and then she died sadly. But that's no way to go when this little herb here has been proven time and time again to heal ailments, cancer, Parkinson's, MS, autoimmune neuron, cramps, menstrual cramps, aches and pains, glaucoma, MS, ADHD. The list is endless really, and I could stay here and talk until I'm blue in the face time and time again about the medicinal benefits of this plant. But until we change people that are stopping the progress of health and of the planet, because the design implications as well, we've got products coming through, hemp seed oil based 3D printed pots and bottles, grinders. The surgical implications could be fantastic as well. These are all from one little plant. Plus we can replace plastic frames to the windows, we can replace the building materials, we can replace most wood, we can replace most paper, well, all paper in circulation with hemp based from the stem. It's processed in a slightly different way and into paper. Man, cleans up heavy metals from the atmosphere and soil, which is good for a place like Fukushima and any of the other irradiated places around the planet. All from this one little plant that needs freedom, needs to be free. And the president could do that before he leaves as a presidential order, but, and here's the big but, they do say that there's no medical benefits yet. All over the world we have GW Pharmaceuticals and partners. Now they produce Marinol, Sativex and Epridex, as you know, but these are extracted from the marijuana plant, and that is very important to emphasize, the marijuana plant. The pharmaceutical company already uses the marijuana plant, so why are the governments insisting that there is no use for the marijuana plant? Especially this nonsense in the Philippines at the moment. You know, having another little pop there. The president they got there, he says he wants to get rid of terrorists, yet he's terrorising his own people. You know, he says he wants to get rid of drugs, but does he condone the drinking of alcohol, or does he condone the taking of pills? You know, those are the biggest drugs out there, really. And if it wasn't for the people growing the cocaine that are more than likely paying him, selling it on to the pharmaceutical companies, which is the biggest drug dealing company in the world. Those are the real drugs. Opiates grown in the field, passed on to pharmaceutical companies, which are then processed. Look how sticky that is there. Which are then processed and then given to you and me for anything under the sun, because they don't really know what these drugs are good for. They're supposed to be a good for anything drug, but there's only one good for everything drug, and you are looking at it here. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at it here.